Good afternoon, friends. How are you all? Welcome to my channel, Archie Chowdhury. I hope you all are doing fine on this day and having a blast on this day. So, friends, today I'll share a nice recipe of how to make matar paneer, that is peas and cottage cheese, and the paneer is made at home, and how yummy it came this time. I had attempted even before, but it had not come out well. So, this was my second attempt and it really came out so well. And when you make it in your place and serve it with your friends and families, they'll say, wow, I cannot believe that the cottage cheese is made at home. So let's get started, friends. Cottage cheese at home, and the dish is known as matar paneer. So now we'll take one lemon fully. I'll cut it into half. And now our milk is already boiled here. The milk is very hot. I'll squeeze all the lime juice, lemon juice, whatever you call it. I'll take this and put all this juice and put fully. Putting the second part also, the second one which I had cut into half and half. So I'm using the whole lemon. I'm squeezing out all its juice. Can you see? It started to actually curdle. See? The milk is warm and nice. So we'll let it be there for 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll strain it out. So here the water has separated. The milk has started becoming like this. So this is how it looks like. That paneer is ready. So paneer, in English it is cottage cheese. So but we need paneer to make any Indian dish, and it's called paneer, matar paneer or paneer masala. So this is just the water, and with this water you can always use it in your soups, in kneading your tortilla flour. I've taken a kadai over here, the pot, and I've taken a good strainer, and now we need to put a nice slim, a thin cotton cloth so that I can sieve it well. So friends, I've already put a nice slim cloth, and I take this. Be very careful when you're pouring it because it's very hot. And this is the cloth. Just pour it slowly, and you need to strain it well. This is how it should be. So you need to strain out properly. You need to keep holding this and wait for 5 minutes till it stops draining. So now friends, we'll just give it a wash with cold water so that all the lemon flavor and all the lemon juice which we had poured comes out, and we need to again follow the same process. It's very hot, but be careful. Once you run under the running water, it becomes good. So you just throw away this water and try to drain it all over again. And you can drain out the excess by just squeezing it like this. It's almost done. And now you'll just keep it for 2 or 3 hours so that it dries off and the water just gets drained out. You'll keep this like this, and upon this you'll keep some heavy object. So this is the heaviest object in my house, and for this one I'm going to keep this also and let it sit for 5 or 6 hours. I have stored this. I'll be using this whenever I make some lentils or soup or kneading the flour. It's been almost 3-4 hours. I'll just lift it up. Oh, let's see how much water came out, friends. Wow, not bad. We still got some droplets of water. And here is the paneer. And we'll cut it into cubes and we'll see how good it has come. Wow. It's so good. See, friends. Little powder, little this one, but it's all stiff. The rest we'll just use it in making some paratha or something. But see, friends, this is the consistency I wanted last time. I think paneer didn't come out well on that day, but today it is so good. We'll just cut it into cubes. So now, friends, we'll cut it into cubes. Oh, it's so good. See, friends, it's so good. Paneer, first time it turned out so good. See the pieces, it's so good. Now we'll cut it into cubes and put it in a container. So friends, here they are nicely cubed. They came out so well. And whatever powder we have, we can use them always in making cottage cheese tortillas. Now tomorrow I'll make a dish out of this and show you how it came out. And even if there are pieces, it doesn't matter because it will get anyway good flavored in the curry. And I'm used to cutting like this. If you are not comfortable cutting like this, please use a cutting board. Pieces of garlic pods. So friends, I've taken an inch of ginger over here. I'll cut it into good amount of small slices. So I'll be taking some oil in this cooker, like 4 or 5 spoons, and I'm eyeballing over here. So I'm adding some half teaspoon of cumin seeds. So I'm adding all the onions, chopped garlic and chopped ginger into the oil, and I'll roast it well. I'll try to fry it off well. So friends, I've sauteed over here very well and it is translucent. So friends, over here I have some pureed tomato purees which I had done it. It's just plain tomatoes with nothing added. So I add like 3 spoons of here. So I'm adding chopped cilantro, and I keep my cilantro in the freezer as you all know. So after adding the tomato puree and cilantro, I add 1 spoon of salt. I add a pinch of turmeric. So I'm adding half a spoon of chili powder. Frozen peas over here, like 2 handfuls. I'm adding a glass of water, a cup of water. I needed 2 cups of water, so I've already added one, and this is the second one. And this is how the consistency looks. This much liquid is good enough. Now we'll just cover the lid and close it. So I'm putting the whistle and I'm keeping it on high. So that's 1 whistle will do. So friends, over here this one got cooked up so well, and I got the first whistle. This is how it looks. Now we'll add some cottage cheese. Now I'll put it in the boiling thing which we have made, so that it gets warm and nice. We don't need cold paneer pieces, cottage cheese. This will get cooked. So friends, I've made chapatis also, and here's the paneer, and enjoy the paneer and chapati, tortilla and the cottage cheese. Yum! So friends, how yummy it was. It was really yummy. My family enjoyed. The kids were saying, I need more, I need more. I love this cottage cheese, and it's better to make everything at home and try your own recipe. So this was my nice attempt. So friends, if you have liked it, like it, share it and subscribe. See you all. Bye. Sending you lots of love.